Message to all our viewers before we get started on today's video. It has come to our attention that over 90% of our regular viewers are not subscribed to the channel. We request you to please click the subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can be notified when the next video from Mythology is out. The bigger the channel gets, the better the quality of videos that we do for you also gets. So please help us make some amazing videos by supporting the channel and clicking that subscribe button. Thank you. Now over to the video. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Mythlook with your host Nitin Nair. I agree we have been a little slack lately in terms of uploading new episodes and getting some new creations out there, but we apologize and we assure you that going forward our episodes would be as regular as we used to be before we took a small break. As we begin this new episode, we would like to go back to the very first episode that we did, which was on Indian mythology, and present to you one of the mortal characters of Indian mythology who had a huge role to play in the epic Mahabharata, which is one of the core books of the Hindu religion today. We are going to be talking about Dronacharya or Drona. Drona was a royal preceptor and teacher to the Pandavas and Kauravas. He is one of the main characters in the epic Mahabharata in Indian mythology. He was also a friend of Guru Shukracharya, who was the guru of the Asuras. Dronacharya's legend as a great teacher and warrior exceeds Hindu mythology by strongly influencing Indian social traditions. Drona inspires great debates about morality and dharma in the Mahabharata epic. He was the son of Bharadwaja and a descendant of Angirasa and the commanding officer of the Kaurava army during the 11th to 15th day of the war. He was also skilled in various military arts such as the use of divine weapons. He was beheaded by Drishtyadumna when he was meditating on the battlefield. It was believed that he was the incarnation of Lord Brihaspati. He was also the guru of the Pandavas, Kauravas, Jayadratha and Ashwatthama. Mostly found wearing the saffron robes of a Brahmin, he was also depicted as preferring the color white in many representations. He is a battle-hardened Brahmin with scars galore rather than the soft features of other worship and wisdom-oriented Brahmins of his time. Sage Bharadwaja was once on a river when he saw Ghritachi, an Apsara whose beauty completely captivated him. He was overcome with desire and ejaculated into a pot, inside which the child Drona developed and was then brought to the ashram. Dronacharya married Kripi, the sister of Kripa, who was a royal teacher of the princes of Hastinapura. Dronacharya's strained relationship with his childhood friend King Draupada, his preference for Arjuna, and his strong caste-based ideals eventually led to his downfall. He was born Drona but was given the suffix Acharya after he proved himself as a teacher of the royal families of Hastinapura. Ever since, he was referred to as Dronacharya. Drona was trained in warfare by the great Parishrama himself. When Drona learned that Parishrama had been giving away his fruits of penance to other Brahmanas, he decided to approach him. Unfortunately, after arriving, Drona learned that Parishrama had already given away most of his belongings. He took pity on Drona and decided to teach him about fighting and weaponry instead. Dronacharya was also a great teacher and imparted training in combat, strategy, and the use of various weapons and divine incantations for celestial weapons. This allowed his students to become among the greatest warriors among all at that point of time. Despite his shortcomings and personality flaws, Dronacharya is considered to be a great teacher in the Indian mythology even today. The Indian government bestows the best coaches across multiple sports divisions with the Dronacharya Award every year. As you can see, Dronacharya is once again among the many Indian characters from mythology who have pronounced character flaws but are still regarded in high esteem because of their other contributions to society or to the whole mythology in general. Having character flaws was never considered to be a fault in Indian scriptures, but also always maintained that what a person does despite these flaws or their abilities and virtues is what defines the character and its importance in the grand scheme of things. There are many such characters who we have already explored and which we will be doing so in the days to come. Indian mythology has a vast depth in terms of divine, and non-divine characters who experience great turmoil within their lives, which help in inspiring the younger generation even today and make them live up to their ideals and also accept the fact that despite their flaws, they can actually be very important contributing members to society. So until next time, this is your host Nitin Nair signing out by reminding you once again that Mythlok is the home of mythology.